Okay. No one is watching this, but that's fine. Okay. No one is watching this, but that's fine. Okay, and I'm getting an echo. I see why. I will get that fixed right now. It is right here. Boom, done. Okay. So we're just learning, doing some pre-season testing here at the software, making sure everything works. Make a note, we'll need a new overlay file. I'll talk to... Oof! Go to hit that one pretty hard. Go to TV mixed here. Yeah, iRacing decide what it wants to give us. Oh wow, new speed to the top, but he's on push to pass. Kentaro Yusa. Gonna use 6 push to passes. And Sean Gerd has used 20. Gareth McAllister used 12. Keep in mind, guys, just putting up a push to pass fast lap means absolutely nothing. All right, let's see who might be floating around here in... I'm going to show myself in the broadcast booth. Is doing testing, so... Currently watching on the track, Alexander Van de Sant, otherwise known as Alex VDS. He is just about every league's current champion right now. Driving for Team Power Slide. We're just gonna have music going in the background to help fill the void. Just using, in case anyone's wondering, Twitch soundtrack. They got royalty-free songs. They said this is rock. This doesn't sound not like the rock I'm used to. Let's see if we got some more here on there. Try metal. Let's see what happens there. I don't want to be some like yelling metal. I'm angry. Nah. How about pop? Oh, Jesus. No. Dance floor. Oh, there we go. This says all about IndyCar racing right here at this beat. Oh, we'll rock with this for the time being. See if I can find this on my YouTube channel here. Alright, we just went ahead and put that out there on the FIS Discord. If you want to watch, you can. You don't have to. Don't care. Just testing out some things. Just testing out some things. Whoa! Alex getting all over the brakes. Oh, and there's a new version of overlay software. Great. All right, well, that's why we're doing this. If you're just joining us and the question is why, the answer is we are at exhibition race tonight at the new scan of Watkins Glen in the Indy cars for the Formula Indy Series, now the Midwest Kidney Warriors Formula Indy Series. And we're giving a bit of a exhibition tonight. Maybe bring some new folks in. It is a hosted session. Don't have to be a member of the league. Whoa, going wide there. All right, well, let's go ahead and install this software. Let's see what pops up on my screen in the middle here. God, this music. What's lo-fi hip-hop beats? Oh, let's try this. No, that's not even good. No, let's EDM and friends. We'll find something here. We'll stick with this one for the time being. Actually, I might have some on my streaming list here. Awful. Try this. There we go. Hey, we got a Schumacher in the lineup. All right. You can't always be showing Alex, guys. We gotta... Let's get the camera to show something different. Where is the most exciting? There you go. Unless Alex is the most exciting. Oh, there we go. There's Don Hunter. All right, let's see what we got for informational overlays. Here we go. Oop. Here is some relative. So what we're doing is we're watching Sean Gerd here. He is the yellow. And these are the 5 in front of him and the 5 behind him. It says he's been on 3 different tire changes. He's on the same compound, so he's on the Alps there. 13th fastest, I believe. Yes. see it 13th fastest over here on the overlay. Says he's last pitted on his 12th lap. Currently on his first lap of this stint. And he is 23 seconds behind the now 21 seconds after the Seeker must be in the pits, but that's the defending champion. And tells you actually how on feet and distance how far away he is, and then what gear he's in. Some of that might be informational overkill. Currently the strength of field, if everyone registered, boom, that's done. Is a 2.2. And we're showing 78 degrees ambient, 104 on the track temperature, which is pretty much defaults. Not exactly, I don't think. It might be a little hotter. Everyone should be familiar with Watkins Glen, but if you're not, there is the track map. A while since we've done the track map block here, the data block. And then let's do the overall standings overlay here. There it is on the other monitor. So we're a little too much here right now, a little too much. But this is what I use to really kind of help me in game while we're doing broadcasting. Tells me that Hunter there is purple to 126.1. Now I can do some other stuff here with the overlay. We've got 8 minutes left in practice here. I want to say, tell me, what is that lap in miles per hour? 140.276. Be a hell of a lot quicker if they didn't have to go through the boot. And we got Race First thanking for the impromptu broadcast. That is the mothership. You better give it a thumbs up, Matt. Don't make me ask for it again. Right, like spikes. Do it. Let's get this off the screen here. But there you go. So some of this might be informational overload, but that's okay. Really, since most everyone, I'm probably not going to run with this during the race, unless you don't know the track. Like Suzuka Circuit, we might run this, but later in the season, which I might have that overlay. I might have that overlay that I can load. No. I tell you what, though, I can certainly add an existing one. It might be. No. Just do schedule real quick. And we'll just go into browse that out here real quick. Get on that. There it is. That's awful. Why did it do that? That's just awful. Well, that's the, hold on a second. There we go. That's a little bit better. So, you're looking at the schedule for this season, so we might use the overlays for these first four track map. Probably not for most sports. Definitely not for the Oval in Indianapolis. Probably not for COTA. Maybe for Homestead, since a lot of people aren't familiar with that one. Chicago, I'm up in the air, and Mid-Ohio, probably not. But that is the schedule. If anyone's watching, paying attention, and would like to be a part of this league. Getting back to the action on track, there is your defending champion, Nate Siefer. I'm gonna go get another drink here before the heat races start. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. I don't roll over my headset plug. Destroy that. Okay, it is not the HyperX headsets. Let you know that, Lionheart. All right, be right back. All right, we're back. So, USA. Who is USA? That's Go-Go Bob, or Char Go-Go, or Char Beaks. 140 point, oh, Seifert betters at 140.7. Let's get down to the best, best lap time-wise. Minute 50 to go in practice, and what we're going to have here, and we'll bring back the graphic on the screen here. We're going to have qualifying, and then we're going to do a heat race, and then we'll do a warm-up, and then we're going to do a standing start, practice the standing start, and we will do the feature race later tonight. So we just currently have the cameras kind of on mixed here. We'll let iRacing kind of decide what it wants to show in terms of the camera angles, we will make sure that we are watching. Once the race starts, we'll watch where the action is. Right now, iRacing is deciding where the action is. And this music's a little bit better. $140p. I wonder who did that. I don't even see him on the. There he is. He's in P17. That's his fault. One stopper, but barely. Okay. So it's like a splash. So I believe they're no longer having fast repairs for this season. So no longer there's fast repairs. Session is up, and we're getting ready to go qualifying here. We're just going to let... I like Groff's car there. I like that. That is a winner right there. I like that. Okay, the relative's not going to show you anything right now, so we're going to get that off here. Actually, you'll see everything you need to see right here on the left on the ticker. There's Ethan O-Ring. And as a G.I. Joe fan, I collected G.I. Joe figures as a kid. With a name like O-Ring, they held hold them together at the torso, an O-Ring. So I'm sure I'm going to have plenty of comments about if he ever wrecks broken O-ring. Many a G.I. Joe figure suffered that fate. Christian Jasper. Matt Taylor. Good to see Matt. He is teaming with Alex Vandesant this season. Let's see how we're doing with the music here. Actually, no, we don't want to do that song. That's going to be licensed. Nope, 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 not going to do that. changing some stuff here in the background. Don't mind me as we're watching defending champion. Here's the thing about using all those push to passes in practice. You can't use them here. I don't know why we don't see those guys that were up at the top right now at the top. Now, if they come back up the top, I'll give them the praise they deserve. So, currently, defending champ, Nate Seifert, is currently on the provisional poll. Here comes Matthew Short, P2. Don Hunter, Kentaro Yusa, Jeff Groff, Matt Taylor, Dakota DeMay, Alex Penn, Cody Claiborne, Blaze Andrish. That is your top 10. And Alexander Sands, P2. New camera angle from high above the turn 1 exit there for this new scan of the track. I mean, down, there we go, into the S's. A little overcast right now. Track temp down to 104. Here comes the sun. So pretty good show up for exhibition race. 18 cars. A lot more runoff area there in the heel of the boots. Up the hill. Doesn't look like that corner is as extreme as it used to be on the old scan there. Used to be a lot of cars that spin out there. Wonder what the runoff tolerances are. I haven't really raced. Ooh, into the wall and into the pits. Okay. I did race the Merc here, the Formula One car. I swear to God, on the and I did it just on the Classic Cup, so that's without the bus stop. You're almost on the throttle the entire time. I mean, you crack it just a little bit in 10, which is 10 here, and a little bit 11, and you really have to brake and then the 1, but you're pretty much on the power for 2, 3, 4. Most of the way through 5. Yeah, it's nuts. So we got 4 minutes and 50 seconds, just shy of 5 minutes left in qualifying. And what we got after this is we have a, here's Ethan O-Ring, a heat race. I believe it's just a 5-minute heat race. So really it's going to give everyone a chance to practice the standing start one more time. Michael O'Brien. Emo, that's right. Right, I remember a team now. Nah, I don't like this music. This music's not good. Alright, we'll go to the next one. That's better. I gave him another nickname. What was it? I can't remember. I'll have to look that up. I forget what I have as. All right. Ah, the Mighty Mo. That's right. The Mighty Mo. Oh. Intaro Yusa. Let's say what club he's from. See, new member here. Ethan. All right. Doug Ritter, Ethan showing up today in the Discord. From Matt there, thanks. Oh, and the My Jack car. So that's kind of a throwback to Sato. So 20 seconds left. It is Short, O'Brien, Secrets, Van de Sant, Hunter, Yusa, DeMay, Taylor, Groff, Penn. I don't think Yusa's going to make it around in 10 seconds here, so we are just about done with qualifications. He races the grid does not like to pop up normally, so we're not going to worry about the grid for the heat racing. We will let them line up, though. I can already tell we're going to have overlay issues. They're already slow. I can see it now. Taking a full time. I think we're gonna do only a 5 minutes, so I'm gonna keep the time up here. I'll bring up the where I can already tell we're gonna be slow. And we'll get started here, and then I'll go ahead and reset that. So we're getting ready here, Watkins, Glen, just getting ready to informally kick off Season 3 of the Midwest Kidney Warriors Formula Indy Series. Actually, Season 1, 2022. They're going to go off the iRacing calendar. 5 laps to go. That's how we're going to do it here. Here we go. And we're away. And we got a car into the fence already in the back. Alex Van de Sant on the outside of short. Here comes Seifert. More cars off in the turn 1 runoff area. Coming through the S's, ample room, side by side. Short and Seifert. Here comes O'Brien. Ooh, we're about to go ready to 3 wide. Yeah, we've already locked up. I can tell. Yeah, we don't like this song either, too. One thing at a time. Yeah, we're gonna find an overlay that doesn't lock up. Hold on. Where is it? Here it is. AVTO, yeah. ATVO, excuse me. Using a ton of resources. Turn some other crap off. We know. Right now, we're watching the mid pack here. This is a good race anyway, so that's where we want to keep our eyes. Try this one. This is another earlier one that we used here. Let's give me control of the cameras, maybe. Oh, a bunch of cars spinning off in the background. I'm going to check that out. Christian Jasper right there. I think he managed to make his way through that. Dan Marrero right by that. Derek Durham, making sure I say that right. Jeffrey Belk right behind him. Alex Penn at the McLaren Schmidt-Peterson. Matt Taylor, looks like he might have got caught up in a little something. Daniel Miglin, is that right? Blaze Andrus, bunch of cars here in the back here that might have got taken out in earlier wreck. Jeff Groff there, Cody Claiborne, Gareth Alexander, Ronald Methot, okay, Sean Gerd, Ethan O-Ring, they're all done right there for issues. Back on the track, here's Alex Van de Sant, your leader, followed by Michael O'Brien, Nate Seifert, Don Hunter, and Matthew Short. It's been a pretty good battle here at the front. The way this track works now with the new scan, it's the draft is keeping everybody close. Static cam's pretty good too. Get off the iRacing. There we go. Bit of a 6-car breakaway. Alex trying to break the draft there. Watch him come through here. Wow. Right in your face. Custom cameras. Kinda, yeah. If I have permission to use some custom cameras from someone that posted them on the forums at iRacing, so we'll go ahead and do that. But right now, the custom cameras that he had for Watkins Glen were for the old one, and those will not work. I think that some of these would show you like below ground or something like that, some weird stuff. But yeah, we're gonna have some cameras, new camera angles for tracks. He pretty much had a camera angle for just about a new camera pack for about all of them. So wait till you see the one when we get to Indianapolis. That was. So here we go. Last lap here of the heat race. Yeah, the track map. Matt and I have kind of gone back and forth on it. Sometimes I think it's necessary. Other times it uses resources that probably should go better toward the stream. But it does show the battles, and also we just keep an eye on the gap category here. That really helps us determine where the battles are too. Oh, taking a look on the inside. Ammo, nope. We're gonna keep it right here. I like the static cam. Into the race first one blimp. Yeah, getting to see the rest of the pack is a little bit tight, hard sometimes. Road course racing and one person in the booth makes it really tough. We'll try better. Well, what we typically do is, like I said, we look at the gap or the interval. If the interval, there we go. That tells us where the closest battle are. Like this battle for 9th right here. That that tells me that there's a battle there, and I want to keep a look. But really, right now the battle's up at the front with these guys, and they're getting ready to take the checkered flag and finish up this race. Come on, Alex. It's just a heat race. You don't need to weave. Yeah, the static cams, among other things you're watching when you're doing the race, especially if you're watching some of the larger streamers, they actually have producers and everything that are actually controlling the cameras, and all the color guy and the play-by-play guy really has to do just like a real Real sports is just call the action. Here I'm, oh, there we go, gonna take the bus stop. Here I'm commentator, color commentator. Oop. Well, so much for that car. Oh. Yep. And they're still wrecking. Producer. Yeah, you name it. But we try hard. We've gotten a lot better. Man, some of the early races I've done first season were bad. Oh, you should see the Race First Indy Challenge races. Go watch that playlist. Oh, that's awful. I mean, there was still some races last season that were a little rough until you start finding a rhythm. I mean, production value wise, we will never, be at the level of Race Spot or Apex TV, anything like that. We do pretty darn good. We're doing a 1-minute warm up here, by the way. We do a pretty good job. Oh yeah, a little Sonic. All right, we'll let Sonic play here, and we'll change it. All right, Polly. Practicing the standing starts. We're done. All right. Yes. This is our new grid music. The grid will come up. Here we go. Normally we would clear off all the other graphics too. Probably do that right now. Just leave the no, we're not using this for the trust me, we're not using this for the grid music. Actually, I'm looking at doing some other type of streaming, and this is kind of this wacky, funny background music. Let's see what we got in here next. Yeah, that's a good one for... Oh! Is that gonna cost O'Brien? We'll see. And he is, yeah, that's kind of holding up the rest of the group. Short. Dakota, we're going wide and one there. Everyone regaining their positions here. Let's get back up front. It's like Spanish flea. Well, let's take a look here. We got a bit of a 5-car breakaway. It's Seifert, Alex Van de Sant, Matthew Short, Christian Jasper. Oh, Alex, something happened. Is he just letting people pass, and he's going to say, you know what, I'm going to give myself a challenge and go run him back down? Yeah, O'Brien hitting pit road. That's what I was afraid of. another camera angle. All right, that's enough for that for now. I'll work on a better playlist. Right now, lap 2 of 20, and Nate Seifried's pulled out to a 1.5 second lead over Matthew Short and Christian Jasper with a great start. Because remember, Christian Jasper, when he had our first ever race last year, I think it was at the Sebring. Yeah, that's right, Sebring. He got the jump on the field and led the first ever FIS lap. No, that's yeah, they did a warm up, 5-minute warm up, or 5-lap warm up. This is the last. This is the race. This is it. This is it right here. Nice camera shot high above turn 1 there. I like that. Hey, Dakota the Maid now up to P3. Made it around Christian Jasper. Great start, Dan Morera. Alex kind of holding up the back of the pack. You know what? I know what he's doing. I think he's going to try to attempt this thing without a stop. He is holding everybody up, though. Oh, and that's what happened when you hold everybody up, is he gets the boot from David Miglin. Oh! Okay, so if you're watching, I probably have a very small crowd. Yeah, he's gonna get back going. He's gonna have this good toe. Michael O'Brien's still out there by himself. He might be good to go to the end, actually. Yeah, he might be. I've been told it's just over one stop. We'll see. Find more music. Not to worry about it though. All right. So a quarter of the way through this thing, Nate Seifried's run out to a 1.7 second lead now as he's going through the bottom portion of the boot into the heel. A lot more runoff area there. Used to be kitty litter. If you just made it on there, you were done. You could actually run off in there now. Oh. Daniel Miglin got massively spun out. Oh, we got a little contact there between Matt Taylor and Cody Claiborne. 3 wide. This is going to be fun. And Derek doesn't know where to go right there. Matt Taylor pulls it off. He's in 8th spot. Derek and Cody are fighting for 9th and 10th there. And they're still kind of queued up back there. I think they may be trying to do the same thing as well. I don't know. I was told, and that's what I was, again, told. Yeah, replays, sorry, I'm just checking chat now. Replays are next to impossible. Unless it's like early in the race and things are getting situated, I can go back and hit the replays. Some we don't want to replay, like the wreck that we had on the starting line there at Laguna Seca. The ovals, that's something different, because then the track goes yellow, and then I could immediately go back and review that. But, yeah, replays for the side-by-side there in the back there. Who is that, a Jeff Groff? Yep, and Jeffrey Belk, yeah. Replays on an oval a lot easier because you got the full course of cautions. I don't think we'll ever throw a full course caution here unless the track is blocked. So Chicago might be the best shot for that. Alex Penn pulling off a pass there of Ronald Methot. Maybe Metho. I don't know. We'll just have to work on these names, and if they kind of show up. There's Gareth McAllister there in the yellow car. They kind of show up for the regular season. We'll make sure we say the names right. Take a look here in the heel. Braking zone, pulls it off and sends Belk a little wide. Here's Nate Seifgert. He has himself still that 1.7 second lead over Short. He's on push to pass at the moment. Let's next time around, let's hop in the roll bar there, and let's take a lap with Nate here on the new scan of Watkins Glen. Sounds like we need yellows on roads. Oh, Matt would be so upset. That's one of the reasons why he doesn't like oval racing, is it becomes into a race of eye pacing. I have to go back and look at the Indianapolis stats for last year. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Oh, Short getting a little squirrely under power there. So here we go. We're going to hop on board onto the roll bar. Second gear. Down to the apex, runoff area. Fourth gear heading up into the S's. You know, what looks like Luxo a little bit more wide. Yeah, yellows. IndyCar will throw real life. They throw yellows all the time on full course cautions on road courses. Sixth gear. Sending it in what I guess this is called the carousel too. Every track has a carousel. And now we are headed into the boot. He's through what's the portion of the track right here called the chute. Now, I believe iRacing does throw local yellows, but most of the time we see that on our screen and we're through the area so quickly it's no time to really do anything. In the heel of the boot here. Look at all that runoff area that wasn't there before. That's so nice. Up into this corner. This corner used to be, I thought it was a little bit more uphill. No, that's not the real carousel. But there's a number of carousels. Actually, Sonoma has the carousels there as well, which is pretty iconic. The old course. Here's a lap there of the new scan of Watkins Glen. Oh, you can hear the hitting the underbody of the car. What else is going to cause damage? So, looks like Alex is out. Looks like Kentaro Yusa is out. I believe I don't think Alex is on track. Oh, he is. There he is. We're popping into his car. So, yeah, Alex is back here just turning some laps. Wonder if anyone else was on his possible strategy. I don't know. So 10 to go. There's Matt Taylor going around his, will be his teammate here in the FIS. Dietert now with a 3-second lead. Let's get back up to the leaders here. Trying to, there we go. Even short, Jasper has made his way up back to P3. I've not been watching these battles. Shame on me. Christian Jasper back up to P3. So I guess we've had issues. Pit stops. That's what we have. Dakota DeMade just stopped. Looks like Michael O'Brien, of course, he's 9 laps in. Of course, had to stop. Cody Claiborne's 2 laps into his current stint. Dan Morera just stopped. Let's see who else we got on pit road. Matthew Short is coming on pit road right now. So this is the run to the end. It's going to be the run to the end. And I believe rules do not prohibit you having to change compound types right now. Oh, Alex. He's done. Missed him. Whatever happened to him? That's not good. So I believe if I bet you Short just stays on the alts. Yep. And he's just going to with light tanks. And soft tires, he's going to try to tear up, set some track records here. He gets out in front of Dakota. So these are your first two, really, that have made the turn down pit road. Michael O'Brien on pit road again. There's Ronald Mitho coming through turn 1. Jeff Groff just coming off of pit road. Cody Claiborne, 3 laps into his stint. He just stopped 3 laps ago. Ethan O-Ring. Long stop. Must have had a speeding penalty. Gotta hate that. Gotta hate that. There is your leader by 8.9 seconds over Jasper, because that probably means Jasper is coming into the pits. Your second place car into the pits. You see all the action on pit road here on this angle. There we go, Nate Seifert there, entering into the boot portion. 8 laps to go. Now, is Nate going to be able to stretch this out, or is he just going to push and see how far he can go and put as much of a delta there that he gets in and he pops out in front of whoever when we cycle through, which should be Matthew Short. Although Alex Penn starting on, I think Alex Penn may have started on pit road. That might be to his benefit right now. We'll see if he's conserving some fuel there. He's right behind Blaze Andrich, who is in P3 at the moment. Love Midwest body armor car. Coming through the final corner onto the main straight there. They got rid of that pretty nasty bump that they had right there at the start-finish line. Here's Alex Penn. At Schmidt-Peterson, McLaren Schmidt-Peterson livery. A lot of people use that on the service. Hitting pit road there. Nate Seifert is still, actually he is pitted. He's on push to pass. Matthew Short got ahead of him. So that is a swap in positions right there for the lead. And we missed it, but that's what happens. I'm willing to bet that those yellows are the yellows. Those red tires, those alternate tires were wearing off and off and off and falling off on lap time, and Short popped in, got his on, well, before they were really giving up a lot of time. Thing is, Short has been on these for 2 laps. Seifert's going to have 2 lap fresher tires. Can he run him down in 7 laps? Current leader right now is Matt Taylor. He is quite the strategist. Is he going to be able to go the distance on a single tank? He's going to complete lap 15 of his current stint. Pop on board. Very gingerly accelerating. I think he's trying. He and I use the same fuel app. Normally it serves us pretty well. Yeah, look at that. I think he's yeah. We shall see. Blaze Anders still not pitting either. We'll pop on board on his in-car. See how he navigates this. Oop, popping in and out. He might just take it to the bottom. He might just take it to the bottom of the tank, and oh, somebody had an issue in turn right there in the toe. Taylor with the 5.8 second gap over Andrich. 10 seconds over McAllister. Get a good look at Gareth McAllister right there. Oh, Sean Gerd, I believe. Yes. Wobbly left front. That day is DUN. Oh, here's a good battle brewing right here. The Seifert is all over. Oh, oh! Wow. They navigated that lap car pretty good. I don't know if the lap car saw he was coming or not. 5 to go at the line. So Blaze Andrich is on pit road. He's gone as long as he can go, and he is in the pits getting his splash and go. We still want to go back up here, battle for Seifert and the short side by side coming down the stretch. Now they're going to do a swap over coming into the carousel area. Let's see who decides who wants the full send it. Taylor and McAllister, currently P1, P2, have not pitted yet. Taylor has gained 11 spots respectively, and McGareth is 16 respectively. Excuse me, 11 and 16. That's what I meant, respectively. I think Nate might have just passed Short and is going to check out here. We'll see. See if Short can keep up with them. Not out of this yet. Let's bring this graphic back in because this is going to be important. Right in front of Short is Seifert, and in front of Seifert is McAllister. And I think McAllister just made the turn down pit road. So, yeah, he did. So now, so did Matt Taylor. So Matt Taylor is not going to be able to make it. And he is down and away, and this is now the battle for the exhibition win. You can see right here on the relative that I'm looking at, Gerd is the next car in front of Seifert, and he's 16 seconds up the road. So it's undoubtedly it's doubtful that Seifert will encounter any lap traffic between now and then in the race, but we'll see. Sometimes the car will spin out and change all that. And we've seen a history in this Formula Indy series with cars taking the white flag and not being the first car back around to take the checker. You remember Laguna Seca again. Liam Quinn took the checker, or took the white flag there. Spun out right like turn 7 thereabouts, going uphill into the corkscrew, and Caleb Bency took the win. I believe that might have been the only laps he led all day. The win's a win. That was his only win last season. Nate Seifert had 1 win last season, only 1 repeat winner last season. That was Nicholas Johnston. He was your only repeat winner. I believe he won at Long Beach and at for BIR, I believe. Seifert with the purple lap. Not last time by, but right after he got the new tires, a 125.553. So light tanks, freshy tires give you a fast time. Seifert with 1 push to pass remaining. Short has 7. He might want to start thinking about using those up. Smoke them if you got them. Short with a 1.4 second deficit behind Seifert. Dakota DeMade, P3 at the moment. We actually got a bit of a battle here for P3. Let's go back and take a look at this between DeMade and Jasper. Jasper has been having a hell of a race. Oh, using all that runoff area. Might be a good battle to continue to watch. But I got a little wide there, not hitting the apex. Oh, Jasper not coming off those rumble strips as quickly as Dakota did. By Dakota a few tenths. Oh, here he goes on the push to pass. Both of them. 2 for Dakota, 3 for Jasper. We're coming into the carousel. Jasper with the ability of the draft there. Coming down, now Dakota with the inside shot there. Better position. Gets in front of Jasper again, coming up to the toe. Christian's got a, if Christian's actually moving that quick with push to pass in the draft, he has a couple more chances to try to get that position nailed down. Slowly, actually the car behind him is Gerd. I don't think Gerd's in this battle here. Or Yusa, excuse me. But Yusa moves over and allows Matt Taylor through, who's going to be light tanks and fresh tires. All right, final lap. Short is now really within under a second. He's trying. He's not on the push to pass. Seifert is. Seifert just needs to get through his last couple of corners, and he will have the exhibition win. And then next week, it's for real. Yes, it's for reals next week. Without the informalities and music and everything. We'll be a little bit more formal. We'll be on race first. Oh, there's a heck of a battle going on for third right now, and I really want to watch it, but right now the battle for first is actually close enough that I want to watch it, but as soon as Secret makes it around this corner, he is going to seal up the win. Let's get back to this battle right here. Dakota DeMade, Christian Jasper. Dakota looking on the outside. Look at Matt Taylor. He's down. Christian Jasper. He's going to get the position, and he's going to finish on the podium. Muscling by Dakota DeMade there on the last lap. Matt Taylor P5. Derek Irams in 6th. Blaze Anderson 7th. Here comes Jeff Groff. He's going to finish in 8th with Jeffrey Belk, right behind him. And when he comes around, here's Cody Claiborne. And that rounds out your top 10. So, let's get all this graphic stuff off here, shall we? Continue to have cars finishing here. And here are your results from Watkins Glen. It's the new Dan, and never mind this AVTO message. Just trying to find a better file that works and doesn't lock up. But Nate Seifert is your winner. Matthew Short P2, Christian Jasper P3. Great drive for Christian. Dakota DeMed P4. Matt Taylor, great drive for him, P5. That is your top 5 right there. Your top 6 is Derek Tirams. 7th is Blaze Alexandrich. Excuse me. I almost said Blaze Alexander. I'm sure he hears that all the time, and that's a NASCAR driver. Shame on me. P8 Jeff Groff. 9th Jeffrey Belk. And 10th Cody Claiborne. Good top 10 for him. Your top 15 is Ronald Mitho, Alex Penn, Gareth McAllister, Ethan O-Ring, and Dan Morera. Dan was getting up there in the race and must have had an incident. Didn't really see what happened to him. 16th through 20th is Kentaro Yusa. Alex Vanasant with a rough day. Sean Gerd in 18th there. Michael O'Brien 19th. He got that creeping penalty on right off the bat, and that just kind of ruined his day. despite having a very strong heat race. Daniel Miglin in 20th, and rounding out the remainder of your field at 21, 22, and 23, Don Hunter, Matt Houston, and Adrian Schumacher. I believe Matt and Adrian did not take the start. So 21 cars took the start here today, and that is not too bad for an exhibition. So is he going to? Is someone going to make me interview him? That's the thing. Yeah, that's okay. Oh gosh, they are waiting in the waiting room. Oh my goodness, they are waiting in the waiting room. Oh. All right. Well, we'll be fair. Let's go ahead and do this. Everyone, Nate the Crew, I want to be interviewed. All right, we will. We'll do this. We'll bring in Christian Jasper first. Come on, man. It's just an exhibition race.
Oh man, I always got to put my. I got to put my best.
Well, I was paying attention to the battle between you and Dakota right there at the end. You're kind of swapping it back and forth. You guys are giving each other a lot of room, a lot of respect there between you two. Tell us about that final battle coming to the checkers there to secure that podium.
I'm not gonna lie. For this whole race, I was like, you know what? If I can just stay with Dakota, I'll be happy. But I found something on corner entry that he might not have been doing, or something that he might have missed a couple of times because I was putting on pressure, or I could have just been using my tires way too much. But I was actually catching up to him on that last stint. Because coming out of the pits, he was about a second and a half ahead of me.
Mm-hmm.
But I was able to catch him, and then once I caught him, I was like, you know what? Let's see what we can do. So I was, yeah, I figured why not? Let's duke it out a little bit, knock that rust off.
All right. Well, last time we had the exhibition race to start the season off. You're the sports bar trivia question for the FIS, who led the first ever lap, and that was you. So these exhibition races seem to be pretty good for you, but just need to put that in for the regular season. It looks like you've been practicing, so I'm assuming.
I feel like I should have a belt like Ryback that says pre-show stopper.
Well, you know what they say in the WWE about the pre-show. None of that counts. So we want to make sure it counts for you. So I think we'll probably see some top fives and maybe a podium. Let's see. Let's get you on the podium for one of these races, shall we?
Hey, here's the hope, and that's what I'm gunning for. I'm gunning for.
All right, man. You have a good night, and yeah, that's a cheap interview right there.
Cheers, man.
All right, later. All right, moving back up to the waiting room here. Boo. And let's bring down Matthew Short here. Actually, yeah, Matthew Short finished P. Ethan O-Ring says that he finished P4, but I show him in 14. Could have made P4. You went up to P4 at one point, right? I think that's what you're trying to say. Let's bring in Matthew Short. Hey, Matthew. Again, exhibition race doesn't count, but feels good, right?
Yeah, definitely. It does feel very good, especially being up there with some of these big names, especially like Nate. And being as close as I was to Nate, that was extremely surprising, because normally we're used to seeing him just drive off into the sunset.
Yeah, you had a pretty good pit stop there. You stopped a couple laps ahead of them. Did you just saw that the Reds or what? You started on the Reds, I believe. I think just about everybody started on the Reds.
Yeah,
you saw you thought those times were just falling off and decided to just easier to pit sooner rather than later and maybe get the edge on them.
Yeah, the lap before, just going into some of these turns, I mean, they're all fast, wide turns, and you don't use full brake, so it just going into some of these turns, it just went wide and understeered like crazy, and I decided that we needed to pit, and it worked out. I mean, I got in front of Nate for a little bit, but unfortunately, the fuel game didn't work with us. I didn't have enough fuel to use any push to pass, so as soon as Nate got next to me, he just drove by me, and there was nothing I could have done. Like, if I would have pressed that button once, we wouldn't have finished the race.
Gotcha. I saw that you had 7 left, and I was like, I was wondering why you didn't use it. A lot of times, what you see is sometimes someone will have a map to a button, and then the button stops working or whatever, and I wasn't sure what was going on there. But yeah, a lot of people forget you use push to pass, uses more horsepower.
A lot more. It's
more
shocking how much more fuel it uses.
Yeah, and so people don't really take that into account, and yeah, that does play a role. So well, next time I guess add a little bit more there at that pit stop, but still great pit stop. Great first half of the race there. Led the laps with about 5 laps to go. He got you. Stuck with them. Ran him down, actually. You were with about a second and a half, and I think you got it down to about 8/10 right there at the very end.
That happened coming into the left-hander, I think, the boot, like, coming on to where, the NASCAR track would go.
Yeah.
A lap car just ran right into the wall in front of us and just stopped dead on the racing line, and that's what helped me get back up to Nate. But of course, without Button, I was just kind of hanging behind him.
Oh well, next time. Well, at least next time that one that counts. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, it may not have counted, but all of these guys are still in FIS, and it will be in the official race. So it's nice to see that I was able to get pole, kind of messed up in the heat race because I didn't use Button at all. Because 5-lap race, I was like, I need to save fuel, and then just didn't use the button. Period.
Now you have a teammate for the season, right, Nicholas?
Yes.
Nicholas. It's gonna be a pretty good team. How do you think you guys are gonna fare? Defending champions are the old dogs, and of course they didn't make today's race. I think you guys got a good shot against them if you guys continue to put up the kind of the numbers that you did toward the end of last season.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm still learning the IndyCar. There's still a lot to learn from me, especially with when to use ARB and stuff like that. And Nicholas is definitely faster than me by, I'd say 3-4 tenths on average. But it's good that I have him to push me. But yeah, definitely, I think we have a good chance. Us Infinite guys are working really hard to get the iRacing side of our organization really up and running, and it's going good. We got a good group of guys. Also with JJ and Dan on the Infinite White car, they're they're with us too, and they're doing a really good job, working really hard. But yeah, I'd say we've got a good shot. We gotta stay on track, don't get in any incidents, and just try to stay with these higher up guys, and hopefully they make the mistakes.
Yep, that's how you do it. Capitalize on those mistakes. Pass the guys when they're sitting still broken off into the side. Well, we'll see you for real next week for Suzuka Circuit. But until then, congrats and get some rest.
Thank you, Gary. You have a good night.
Man. You got it. And let's bring down the defending champion, Nate Seifert. So it doesn't count, but still, you are the defending champ, and that's you kind of won spring training here, and now you get to go into the real thing and prove it's not a fluke. And you put an exclamation point on everything down because you ran down Matthew and you pulled away kind of there at the end.
Well, these are the good feel-good wins when you get all the rust knocked off and you realize you still kind of got it. That feels good. So no, it was fun. It's good to see everybody back in the swing of things here. Looking forward to next season, of course, too. But yeah, it was kind of fun having everybody else in here tonight. Kind of sad we didn't see some faces here. Because that would help, kind of get yourself figured out how you did over the off season, if you regressed or improved, and hopefully next season should be fun for sure.
The pit stop there, he got you on the pit stop.
Yeah.
What was that? Is it just because he decided to pit earlier and the tires possibly had less of a fall off for him because he pitted earlier and then yours degraded too much in that 2-lap period or
no,
or
that's
what?
the case because there's a 2-second swing between the beginning of the run and the end. So yeah, he had. In hindsight, 2020, I should have pitted the lap after and covered it. We probably would have came out neck and neck. That second and a half gap that we were at, you would have made that up just purely by the tire advantage, nothing with pace or a mistake or anything like that. So I realized it too late. I was like, I probably should have pitted 1 lap earlier. But then again, you have 2-lap fresher tires at that point too. So the advantage is still quite strong. You have 2 laps where they're really good. So I knew Matt's tires would kind of go through that peak phase,
Right.
and mine might be in that really good phase. So I knew it was a good chance to catch right back up. 2 seconds in that kind of scenario, that's really just 1 lap, because that's kind of how that works. And then really from there, just make the move, get it done, and then do what you can to keep it at pace. Had a lap car there too to go, crash right in front of me. I
Yeah, I
thought
saw that one. Yep, yeah.
And so got a little too close, but when you come back and win, it kind of feels nice for sure. I'm currently undefeated in recruitment races in the league. I will say that. So I got that going for me.
Yeah,
if we
you
don't count heat races, I'm undefeated. Count only features.
Running the table. All right. Well, we will see you next week, man. And when you start your defense of the drivers' championship for real. Of course, you're probably going to be you and your team are going to be strongly involved in the team championship as well. And we're just doing this stream for fun. I don't think there's a lot of people watching anything like that, but
I was watching.
All right, well, that's I can see you were watching, and then JJ was watching, and then we got Ethan that's checked in, and Cody's checked in. So I got about
all the
5
OGs
people
checked in. All the OGs have checked in. That's for sure.
But I know that when we start on next Tuesday, we'll have all the graphics and everything. Midwest Kidney Warriors, want to thank them for stepping up and being title sponsor. I know you played a role in that, and of course they're on the side of your car and your teammates' car, so I want to thank them. Hey man, we'll see you in a week, and we're excited about it. Looking forward to it.
Thanks, Gary. Appreciate it.
Guys, have a great week. We'll see you next. All right. Well, there you have it. It actually turned in kind of the way real broadcast. Got any music here to get me out of here? About this. There we go. Well, if you're watching, make sure to check in next week for real. I'm not going to read any of the outro stuff, but we will put this back up here. The schedule will probably be on air about 8:45 Eastern time. That is right here on the YouTube at youtube.com/raceverse. We will be doing 35 laps at Suzuka. I think we're going to call it the Kamigoye Esports Grand Prix of Suzuka. I don't know. We'll see. But it'll be the first race in the Season 3, which is now called Season 20 or Season 1 of 2022, following the iRacing schedule, and the Midwest Kidney Warriors Formula Indy Series. So we're going to call it out right here. This is just on my feed, on my channel and my feed, so no big deal. We're just kind of testing some things out. Glad we got to test them out tonight because I got a couple of little bugs that need to be worked out. So that's it. If you stop by, thanks. Hey, everyone hit a thumbs up while you're at it. Give me some credit. All right, we'll check you later.